I loved sharing stories from wounded resistors in the last season, but I wanted to do something a little different for this season. Most of my listeners have walked through some significant pain that has to do with their faith, and many of them ended up walking away from communities they never dreamed they would leave. Churches, organizations, colleges, seminaries. And as I thought about the content for season 2, I knew I wanted to answer the questions of what's next? How did I get here? How do I process what just happened? And while I was putting together the puzzle pieces of this season, I decided to take you along on the journey I have walked and what I did that helped me answer some of these questions. The too long didn't read version is that I learned as much as I could about spiritual abuse, I found some community, and I listened to voices that were pastoring people that were hurting. I'll share some of my favorite pastoral voices.
They're asking, what does honoring Jesus look like when I just left a church? And I'm scared to enter another one. Faithfulness and integrity looks like being willing to discern when we need to jump ship because we need fewer sinking ships.
I'll admit how very difficult it is to acknowledge when the ship you are on is in danger of sinking. I've been that person that was like, you kind of see it and then you're like, nope, I can't afford to see that right now. And the fears of losing friendships.
I have watched relationships change as people leave an organization. And so, yeah, there was a lot of fear there for me.
I'll share about the many, many, many resources I devoured that helped me figure out I was in an unhealthy place and later helped me find and create a place of health.
What a gift Diane Langberg is to the church. She is a prophetic voice right now in the church that we sorely need. I am so thankful for her. I am so thankful for Boz. I'm so thankful for Julie Royce because they are truly doing the work of Jesus.
What's it like to grapple with the tension of learning that a place isn't what you hoped it would be?
At some point, the people who choose to look away or choose not to know become complicit.
I knew that the place that my husband got his paycheck from, someday I was going to wake up and I was going to see their name there.
It's like you have these two things that you're holding in each hand and they're two different things. And you're like, what do I do with this?
I know you're asking some of the questions I asked. What do I do next? How do I move on? And is this even possible? What can I do to make sense of a season that scrambled my brain and my faith?
Oh my gosh, a part of my world is about to fracture.
So what's the difference between moving on and moving in? We'll get to see the magic of having community and how to find that safe place to process those things you didn't dare speak before.
All the dominoes just kind of started to fall for all of us in different areas.
If the idea of speaking makes you feel like you're going to get in trouble, that's a red flag in itself.
I cannot wait for you to hear the conversations I had with people who have walked through all of this. This is for you if you're still struggling. And this is for you if you just want to know how to be a good friend to those who are.
We didn't all experience the same thing, but we had common threads. So that someone's saying, you're not crazy, I experienced this too. But at the same time, there's enough difference to say, hey, this isn't just one problem. This is a system. There are lots of things about this system that are wrong.
We should all be the early friends of Job before we start accusing and shaming and all the things his friends did later. But just sitting with Job is really important.
Join me this season on Untangled Faith.